All right, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Kashakwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. This lesson is going to be on detachment. Detach yourself from anything in this place, in this world. Whatever you got going on, just detach, okay, or detach. I'm saying that wrong. Detach yourself from anything that you have going on in this place. Reason being is because you don't want to have anything lingering. You don't have any regrets or anything of that nature when everything comes to an end. You don't want to end up in the position that Lot's wife was in. She was still attached to something. Okay? There was no need to look back at Sodom and Gomorrah if you don't have anything attached to it. You know that place is going to get destroyed. So it's the same thing with us. We're in the modern era, Sodom and Gomorrah, which is aka America. Okay? You have to detach yourself from this place. Okay? Now it goes into women, cars, clothes, hoes, whatever you want to call it, materialistic things, everything in this world. And the reason why you got to detach yourself from it is because the reliability aspect. Everything that we go, day by day, all have reliability issues. Your job. Your job isn't 100% secure. So you can't rely on that to put food on your table all the time. Your rib, or women in general, they're one of the most unreliable creatures in the world and ever. All right, there's no other reason why the scripts say what they say about the woman. Okay, through her we all die. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. Bear with me real quick. Matter of fact, let's just the spirit just did that. We're just gonna go into that to each certain examples, but the first example is the woman, because that's a topic that Jake gets caught up with. Okay, that's a topic that Jake can't hold. He always holds on to the woman. Well, they're unreliable as fuck, and they'll turn on you in an instant. They'll immediately go back to the world. All right. So it says, this is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 25. We're going to start at 24. It says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh the heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. Exactly. A wounded heart meaning mind. They may do something and it just fucks with you. May cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? May just say things, demean you, question your manhood, disobey you, talk shit, want to be all independent. That's how they are. It says a wicked woman abateth courage. Exactly. If you're continually in this, around a woman, all up under a woman, and in the spirit of one, it's gonna abate your courage. Meaning you're gonna have less courage. You're gonna start acting like a female. All right. You ever seen those player kind of type dudes? They, everything their appearance is for a woman. All right. It says make it a heavy countenance, and I'll say this: getting women don't make you a man at all. I don't care how many women you can snag. That don't make you no man. All right. It says make it the heavy countenance, right? Makes your face even. It says make it heavy countenance. A wicked woman, which all women are wicked. Well, let me say this because Apostle Tahar had a video saying 99.9% of women are wicked. Okay, just because he's still leaving a little bit for the elect, but pretty much that's correct. And even in the video, he said I would say 100. Women are just straight wicked. And when it says make it the heavy countenance, meaning the sad face, but also you can put that in the lines of aging quickly. Women bring stress, irritation, agitation. In turn, it makes you have to deal with things, and you will age quicker. All right. It says a wounded heart. Yes, It'll fuck with your mind. All right. Women are very at times premeditating type creatures, and not in a good sense, because premeditation can go into being logical, because you're thinking before you're doing something, meaning you're premeditating the outcomes. You're just being logical. All right. But when they premeditate, it's some wicked ass shit. Oh, he didn't want to take me shopping. Well, I know on Tuesday my side nigga gonna take me shopping, or I know if I do this, he gonna. You see, it's all premeditated on wickedness. All right. It says a woman will not comfort her husband in distress and maketh weak hands. Exactly. You might be down and out. You might be down and out and have a rib. You might be down and you were doing well, and then the Lord just put you through a string of bad times for 3 months just to build your character. And the woman's like, when you gonna get a job? When you gonna do this? Or just straight up break up with you and leave you high and dry. They won't comfort you in your time of distress. All right. These are all factors in how unreliable a woman is. So detach yourself from it. I don't care if you're single. I don't care if you have a rib. Detach yourself from a woman. And I'm not telling you not to just like them or show them love. I'm not telling you to do that, because the scriptures say we are to show due benevolence, but you damn sure better not be attached. Straight up. Because that woman ain't getting you on a chariot, getting you onto a chariot. It says in Feeble Knees, verse 24, it says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Exactly. Because a woman want to talk to the serpent, which would be the spirit of Esau, which was a man. Okay, she wasn't talking to no snake. It's metaphoric. All right, she wasn't talking to no snake. All right, snakes can't talk. All right. Yes, there are accounts where there are animals or beasts who speak, like in Numbers, the 24th chapter. But that's because the Lord put the spirit on it. But these creatures and creeping things and things that they don't talk. Okay. So when she was speaking to an individual in the garden, she was seduced and had an independent spirit on her, because she wanted to do whatever she wanted, and then became sin, the beginning of sin through the woman. All right. But these women out here have the audacity to continually be rebellious and disobedient on a daily fucking basis. Why would you attach yourself to something like that? Detach. Don't get me wrong. If you have a rib, you can show her love, all that. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to say it straight up, and I'm going to leave it at that. If Esau has a gun to your woman's head and says, I'll blow her brains out if you don't take this chip, what you going to do? You better detach yourself. Okay? Because I pray the Spirit of the Lord puts it on me. Yes, I pray that the Lord puts the Spirit on me not to take the chip, because it's not up to us. The Lord deems necessary. And you got to pray and be humble to ask the Lord, please keep the Spirit on me not to take the chip. And then next thing you know, you are actually in that situation. And you're like, well, I'll see you in the kingdom, girl. With no hesitation, because you weren't fully attached. You were never attached. It says, give water no passage, neither are wicked women liberty to gad abroad, because they'll just go fuck off. How reliable is that? Here's the word reliable. It says consistently good in quality or performance. Can you genuinely say these women out here are consistently good in quality or performance? Fuck no, you can't. Straight up, you can't. They will always disappoint. And you will always be disappointed if you have high expectations in it. Detach yourself. It says be able to be trusted, but we're going to hold this word here. Okay? We're going to hold this. Let's go to Matthew chapter 10, and we're going to start at 34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. And what does a sword do? It detaches limbs. Okay? And here's the word detach in the etymology. It says unfasten or disunite. So anything in this world, everything in this world, everything that I've been mentioning, materials, women, cars, clothes, your job, it's of the world. The scriptures say it. I want to say in the Johns, I want to say First John, pretty much to say, hey, I'm just loosely paraphrasing. If you're still attached to the world, the love of the Father is not in you. So you have to detach yourself from all these specific objects that are still in the world. Unfasten, to disunite. It says, separate for a special purpose or service. And what is your special purpose or service? You have been called in this thing to be a prophet, to prophesy and to speak the words of the Lord. You have to detach yourself from everything else in order to serve out your purpose in your service, what you are on earth and what you were meant to do. You can't be fully attached and in love. You can't be so attached to your house, so attached to your car, to your children. Don't get me wrong again. Yeah, you can have a like and a love for something, but you better not be in love with it. If you see what I'm saying. Detach. Disunite yourself from things. It will clear your mind. And then you step back and see how reliable these things are. It says, verse 35, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against his mother, and a daughter-in-law against his mother-in-law. Verse 36, and a man's foes, or enemies, or adversaries, shall be they of his own household. Exactly. We're coming into a time where choices and decisions are going to have to be made. And people who you call kin and of your blood, and maybe people living under your own roof, will turn on you. They will turn on you. And if you're attached to them, you're going to be so surprised. Detach. Detach yourself. Do not have high expectations for certain people and certain things and certain objects and certain materials. They are not in your favor. They aren't. Like I mentioned in the inception of this video, don't be like Lot's wife. Have an attachment to something and in turn get you killed. The scriptures say, remember Lot's wife. And also, when you read the book of Job, you're going to have people in your own household who will turn on you in a heartbeat. Job's wife said, curse the Most High and died. Gave up immediately. Soon as a little adversity hit, gave up. Unreliable. Verse 37, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Cut the umbilical cord. Grow up. Be a man. Detach yourself. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. I understand you have seed. You care about your child. You take care of him. That's what being a man is. You taking care of your household. But you best believe if anything gets in between you and your house, it got to get cut off. Already have it premeditated in this sense, in a good sense, to be detached from everything that you have going on in this world. Verse 38, and he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. Fuck this world and anything that you have going on in it. Of course, take care of your business, just like the scriptures say. If a man don't work, he'd neither eat. That's in 1 Thessalonians, I want to say. We'll think like the fourth chapter, I want to say. Excuse me if I'm wrong. You have to take care of your business, but don't be so attached to it that you can't let go. So let's go back to this word reliable. And let's just put out certain examples to see if it fits. Reliable. Consistently good in quality or performance, able to be trusted. A person or a thing with trustworthy qualities. A woman. Is a woman reliable? Nah. A car. Is a car reliable when you consistently have to give it maintenance and change oil and this, that? You don't know if you're going to get a flat tomorrow, today, or the next day. Someone can run into you. The car breaks down on the side of the road. Yes, these are all cons that I'm pointing out, even though these cars can get you from point A to point B, and your chances of this happening may be slim, especially if you have a new car. But I work for a car company. There's recalls all the time. There's always something wrong with a car. And if it was so reliable and 100% reliable like these dealerships in Esau like to tell you, then why do you need car insurance? Is a car consistently in good quality or performance and able to be trusted? No. Because even Esau comes out with statistics showing that these cars are death traps. Every day you get in your car, you have the potential to die. That doesn't sound too reliable to me. And every day you get into a car, you taking a chance. That doesn't sound too reliable to me. A house. Is a house consistently good in quality or performance and able to be trusted? It may have a high level of reliability. It may be 96% reliable, but it's not 100. You may keep up with your house and do everything. That's fine. Doesn't mean tomorrow a tornado won't sweep it away. You can't fully, I'll say this too, a house may be 96% reliable, but when that 4% comes knocking at your door, then what? Were you attached to it and now you're surprised that the 4% is coming to your face saying, hey, today your house is not reliable. It got burned down. The roof caved in. You have mold. You have termite damage. Okay, let's go into clothing. Is that consistently good in quality or performance and able to be trusted? Shoes. Soles are you may be in a you may only own 3 pairs of shoes, and one of your shoes is just going to shit. How reliable is that? Your clothes, stained, holes in them because they're old. Now you got to get a new pair. How reliable is that? Can it be trusted? Can it be trusted to keep you cool or be trusted to keep you warm? Brother's been out in the elements in what? In the camps. You put on a coat, you still cold. Can that be trusted that it'll keep you warm? Reliability. Don't think so. Now let's just say Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Consistently good in quality or performance and able to be trusted. You're still living and breathing. You woke up. You got to do a lesson today. You got to pet your dog on the head. You got to work and earn some income. Gave you a car. Kept you alive. Gave you a rib. Just kept you alive, in a sense. That sounds reliable to me. And you think about all the times where you've been in dire situations, and a lot of brothers been in, from testimonies that I heard from certain brothers, because I can't speak on every brother. Certain testimonies that I heard from brothers got delivered out of life-threatening situations, and how reliable was the Lord to them. Extremely, he got him out of it. Hebrews the 11th chapter shows the reliability of the Lord. – 100% reliable. So we detach ourselves from everything in this world and attach ourselves to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because that's the only thing you should be attached to. The word love goes into desire or a longing for. That's who you should be attached to, because that's who we're showing. If you love the Lord, you should show your dependence towards him and not be independent, thinking you got it on your own and you do your own thing. That's where you get caught up, and that's where you get caught slipping. Let me just bring that out. That's where you get caught slipping. All right, let's Deuteronomy chapter. I want to say chapter 32. We'll start at 35. All right. It says, Deuteronomy 32 and 35, to me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time. Exactly. You're going to get caught slipping because you are so attached to the world and not to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And when your world goes crumbling down, you have nothing to hold on to. Instead, doing what the scripts say and using the world, not as yet abusing it. This place is here for us to use, but not to be attached to. Because when the Lord takes it all away, who are you going to be holding on to? You're just going to be thrown into the abyss or to the lake of fire. Straight up. It says, for that day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste. Exactly. These things are coming. And everything else that you're attached to in this place is all vanity. So let's go ahead and go to Ecclesiastes chapter 2. Let's start at 11. It says, then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun. And this is coming from a man who was one of the richest people that ever walked this earth, the most wisdom of any man to ever walk this earth. He was a king of kings. Okay? And he said nothing mattered. Nothing mattered. Habal in the Hebrew means a vapor. Okay? It means a vapor. So let's go to James real quick. The book of James. All right. Ooh. James, I want to say 4, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. All right, James chapter 4 and 13, it says, go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow will we go into such a city and continue a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas ye know not what shall be on tomorrow. Exactly. You don't know if you're going to make it to tomorrow. It says, for what is your life? It is even a vapor. You see, it comes and goes, that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. It's the same thing that's in this earth today. Everything that you have going on in the world, it's a vapor. It will be here one day and tomorrow it can be gone. It's vanity. So detach yourself from all the vanity. Let's go into the root word of it. Again, it's the same thing. Habal in the Hebrew, it means to act emptily, to become vain. It says what? Or expectation. And like I was mentioning, never have a high expectation in anything in this world. Don't have a high expectation for a woman, high expectation for your car, for your job, for your dog. Because high expectations in turn means you are attached to it. And when they disappoint, you're going to be so hurt because you expected so much. But the reliability levels aren't at 100%. But the Lord is at 100%. And your expectations in him are going to be far exceeded than what you expect. But that's only if you attach yourself to the Lord. Okay? Let's skip down real quick. Okay? It says, the verse 15 says, then I said in my heart, as it happeneth to the fool, so it happened even to me. And why was I more wise? Then I said in my heart, that is also vanity. Let's skip down to 17. It says, therefore I hated life, because the work that was wrought under the sun is grievous unto me. For all is vanity and vexation of spirit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is verse 19. And who knoweth whether he shall. Now I'm starting at 18. Yeah, I hated all my labor which I have taken under the sun, because I should leave it unto the man that shall be after me. Which in this case, Solomon left it to his son, and he just went crazy with it, just ruined it. So all the labor that he did was for naught. It says, verse 19, and who knoweth whether he shall be a wise man or a fool? Yet shall he have rule over all my labor wherein I have labored, and wherein I have showed myself wise under the sun. This is also vanity. You see? All this information and knowledge that Solomon had, he understood. There's nothing I need to attach myself to in this place, because everything is vanity and vexation of spirit. It's vexing as hell. Detach yourself from it. Verse 26, and I'm going to close it out here. It says, for the Most High giveth the man that is good in his sight wisdom and knowledge and joy. But to the sinner he giveth travail, to gather and to heap up, that he may give him that is good before the Most High. This also is vanity and vexation of spirit. And so is this place that you're in. Detach yourself from it. It don't matter. But keep yourself attached to the Lord, because that's the only thing that matters. Nothing in this world can get you onto a chariot. Nothing. Not a car, not a plane, not a spaceship, space shuttle, whatever Esau got. Not your woman, not your kids, not your job, not your boss, your co-workers. Nothing. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai, if you believe in him and trust in him and call on his name in pure faith, that's the only thing that's getting you onto a chariot. So detach yourself from everything and attach yourself to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And with that, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Achakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Brother Kasha, call him to the next time. Shalom.